Hello everyone, my name is Patrick and I'm very grateful to be sharing a word with you today, a short devotional for you. I have had this word kind of speaking to me over the last few weeks and want to share with you the scripture that's been standing out to me, and then just a few lines from Isaiah chapter 40 in verses 4 and 5. Every valley shall be raised up, every mountain and hill made low. The rough ground shall become level, the rugged place plain, and the glory of the Lord will be revealed, and all people will see it together. I've kind of been thinking about this scripture from the perspective of this old and new kind of contrast. And when I look at the upcoming weeks as we celebrate Christmas and we celebrate the New Year, it's kind of this positioning of the old and the new. We're celebrating a tradition that is old, that is looking at the birth of Jesus, that has deep roots and very deep meaning for us as Christians. And we're heading into a new time, into January, into a new year. And even just this concept of Advent, that many people around the world look at the Advent calendar, and there's scripture readings and there's prayers and there's celebrations. There's a lot of tradition around it. One thing I find most important about it is that it challenges us to reflect on our own thinking. Have we been thinking about Christ? Have we been reflecting on Jesus? And that's where we come to this point in Christmas that we bring our mind, we bring our attention back to Him. And that is just so important. And we've all been through, a crazy time that is uncomparable, incomparable. This pandemic and the season of lockdowns and just situations that we never thought we would be in. And for a lot of us, and myself definitely, I find myself in this space where I feel like some time has been taken. Some moments or seasons that I could have spent doing other things or connecting with other people or working on other projects, that time has been taken away. And it is something now that is in the past. It is something old. And I feel like heading into this new year that this is the message that God is speaking to me, and I think is speaking to you and is speaking to His church, that there is something new ahead, that the high place will be made low, will be made accessible, so that God will have the glory. And so I want to encourage you with this word, that if you are in a place where you're finding that maybe that time has been taken away from you, or that moment or that project or maybe that relationship in this very strange time that we've been through, that I believe that God is making a way for you to walk into something new. And as we reflect on leading up to Christmas time and the New Year, let it be a time where you can take some count of what God has done in your life and where He wants to lead you into the new season, into a new place in your relationship with Him, or maybe a relationship with others. And so I want you to be encouraged by the scripture, but by the thought as well that we can come back at any moment to reflect on Jesus, that He can make at any moment something old, He can make it new again. And I pray that in your life that this scripture speaks true, and that word is true for you as we celebrate, as we remember, and as we walk forward.